Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In today's video, what we're going to discuss is we're going to talk about LeBron James trying to defend his son, Bronny James, after the recent mock drafts have come out and said that he is not even going to be able to be selected in the 2024 NBA draft. There's been a lot of talk the past couple years about Bronny James. He's going to go to high school, then whenever he gets to college, he's going to be a one and done. He's going to go to the NBA. Him and LeBron are going to be able to play a year in the NBA for 1 year, and then Bron will retire. And all that sounds good and dandy, but now the reports have come out that LeBron James Jr., Bronny James, is going to have to probably sit and play another game or another season at USC, go to sophomore year, because the NBA mock drafts has said, nope, you not even a first round draft pick, but you not even a second round draft pick. So what I wanted to do in this video is I kind of want to talk about, number one, why Bronny James is not even being considered to be a mock draft, be in the mock draft. We're going to discuss the mock draft going into this season. We're going to discuss the tweet that LeBron James put out talking about how, first of all, first he wanted LeBron James Jr. to be in the NBA, and he said, oh yeah, he's so much better than all these guys that are in the NBA right now. But now he puts out a tweet defending him, saying he's a kid, let him enjoy college, let him have his time. So LeBron, you're kind of contradicting yourself. So without further ado, I'm going to get straight into this. So if you go and enjoy, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. But without further ado, let's get into it. And before I go any further, I'm going to go and let you guys know a couple of the articles and links that you're going to see here on the screen. I'll put them down in the description below, so if you want to go check it out for yourself, you can do so. But as I said, a couple of weeks ago, LeBron James, he was putting out a whole bunch of kind of pressers, and he was saying how, yeah, Bronny looks good. He'd be so much better than any of these guys in the league. But then recently, this is just one mock draft. Obviously, there's a lot of different mock drafts, but this was CBS's NBA mock draft. And I will scroll down through here, and you will see there is no Bronny James. Like, you got a lot of talented guys, don't get me wrong. And there's some players in here that, like, Bronny has gone against. There's some guys, like, even, like, and it kind of goes to show you, just here, I'll stop right here. Zach Edey, the center from Purdue. This dude is a freak of nature from Purdue. This guy, I thought he was going to be easily top 10 pick. He's being mocked to be late first round. If he's not even a top 10 pick, that just shows that Bronny didn't deserve to be drafted this year. But when all these mock drafts come out, like I said, you can see right here, this was LeBron James' tweet, and I'll read it as it says, quote, "Can y'all please just let the kid be a kid and enjoy college basketball? The work and results will ultimately do the talking no matter what he decides to do. If y'all don't know, he doesn't care what a mock draft says. He just works. Earned, not given." He then goes on to say, and to all the other kids out there striving to be great, just keep your head down, blinders on, keep grinding. These mock drafts doesn't matter one bit. I promise you, only the work matters. Let's talk real basketball, people. I hate to break it to you, LeBron, but when it comes to mock drafts, and it doesn't matter if it's an NBA mock draft, an NFL mock draft, an MLB mock draft, NHL mock draft, some of these mock drafts are actually pretty accurate. Now, I'm not saying like 100% accurate, but I would say like percentage-wise, 60-70%, like they get a good amount of the guys that they think are going to be projected at least in the top 10 somewhat accurate. Now, why exactly is Bronny James not being projected to be selected in the NBA this year? Well, let's kind of look at his stats right now. Right now in the 2023-2024 season, obviously, let's go ahead and point out first of all, he had the cardiac arrest. That's kind of a big issue right now for the NBA. They're kind of looking at him, and like with the way the NBA is, it's very cardio incentive. You're running up and down the court. It's a lot of moving. Depending on how many minutes a game you're going to play, an NBA game, 48 minutes, are you going to be able to push him 20, 25 minutes, or is he going to be able to be the star player and go 30, 35, 40 minutes a game? Right now, as you can see here for the season, he's played about 20 games. He's averaging about 19 to 20 minutes a game. He's shooting a 37% field goal percentage, not the greatest, 27.5 3-point percentage. His free throw percentage is not that good, 62%. Rebounds about 3, assists 3, block steals kind of average, and then points is only about 5 points a game. You really want to get that up if you're going to be a legit like player in the league. And as you can see from his stats from the past couple of games, at the time of recording this, it's March 1st, you can see his stats like 6, 7 points, 2, 2, 2. That's not going to cut it. Especially in a game right here, like you can see this game here, Colorado, a double overtime game, 92 to 89. They ended up losing that game. You only scored 2 points in the entire game. Your coach couldn't even give you a chance to go out there and play more. It's just sad. Now, I do want to point out, kind of looking at the roster, you look at the roster and you kind of wonder, well, is there going to be any way that Bronny James will get more playing time next year? Possibly. If you look at the roster, you can see right here, you got a lot of seniors. You can count them up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seniors on the roster. So that's 5 guys gone. And then who knows about if anybody decides to transfer out. And if you look at the kind of transfers that are going to be or the seniors that are guard or the same position as Bronny James, which are guards, you look down here. You got JD Plow, who I don't think plays that much, but he'll be gone. Boogie Ellis, I think, is a starter, so that could help Bronny kind of move into a bigger role, maybe get some more minutes, maybe get a starting job next year. And then you also got Zach Brooker, so he's going to get opportunities. There's three seniors that are going to be gone at the guard position. Now, I want to point something out about Bronny's game. The good thing with Bronny James is that I've noticed, and a lot of analysts have said, He's very raw. Now take that as you will. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's a good thing when somebody says you're a raw player, you have room to grow. That's a good thing because like I just said, you have room to grow. Your skills are, you can see it in their playing skills that they have some really good abilities within their own game that just cannot be taught. So, the unlockability is there. And that's the great thing with Bronny James. I feel like he has so many things he can add to his game. So many things that he can be taught and add on. His three-point jumper, he can fix. That can be fixed. A coach can kind of work him through his techniques and his mechanics. He's got good hustle. He's got good like IQ. He's got LeBron's IQ in his brain. He can understand the game. He can really figure out the kind of the way the game's flowing and make sure he makes the right plays. The thing with Bronny James is that I'm going to be completely honest. This might be a hot take. I feel like he's going to be like a 3-and-D player in the league. I haven't watched too much of his game. I don't know how good he is on defense, but I think he could be a really good 3-and-D player. If he can get that three-point shot going, he could be a solid 3-and-D. I don't know if he's going to be like his dad, being like the all-around, just take over, you're the star, lead the group. I don't know if he can be that. I feel like his other son, Bryce, could be that because the way he's playing, that boy's a freak of nature. But when it comes to Bronny, I feel like he can really be a 3D player. He's got good size. He's got good length. 6'4", 210. Like the dude, I feel like he's probably going to get to at least 6'5" by the time he gets to the NBA. And if he can put on a little bit of size, maybe go up to like 220, this dude could be a really good player. Now, the one thing I will talk about with Bronny James is if he is projected to go in the 2025 mock draft. Right now, they're saying round 2, not round 1 like what LeBron wants to do. And it kind of goes both ways of two different things I want to point out. Number one, this can be a good thing for Bronny James because he can keep playing this year. They got the Pac-12 tournament coming up at the time of recording this. Whenever you see this video, they might have already played the Pac-12 tournament. But when they play the tournament, it'll give them more playing time, depending on if they get to the NCAA tournament. I don't know if they're going to, but if they get in there, more playing time, more reps, he can get some action if he just plays. And then we can go into next season, another training camp, more reps, keep playing. Hopefully he can get into more playing time role next year. Maybe he can start some more. And maybe next year, if he can go out there and average 10 points, get 3 or 4 rebounds, maybe 4 or 5 assists, and he can stay consistent with that throughout the season, he can definitely work his way into it. Like I said, be 100% a round 2 pick. Maybe if he can even do better, he could be a round 1 pick, late first round. Now the thing for LeBron is he's getting a little bit old. Now he's playing good. Don't get me wrong. LeBron is still playing at a very high level. The thing is, I think LeBron, he knows his time is coming and he wanted to get at least 1 year in with Bronny. And I think LeBron has said it doesn't matter where Bronny goes, whether he gets drafted by the Lakers or if he gets drafted somewhere else, he's gonna, and it kind of pans out with the way of the contract. His contract works right now. He has a player option, and he would have probably canceled the player option. But now with Bronny James, going to probably be next year's draft. LeBron, what he can do is he can take that player option. He can stay with the Lakers one more season, play out that contract, and then after next season, he would then be a free agent. Then Bronny James, if he does get drafted, no matter where he goes, LeBron can say, wherever you get drafted, I'm going to go there. I'm going to sign a 1-year deal. I'm going to play there. Maybe he takes the league minimum. Probably not, but he'll probably go somewhere and he'll be able to just play maybe like a few games and then just be like, it's your time, it's your team. Maybe he'll just sign like a 10-day contract with one of these teams and just have some fun with Bronny. Go help chill, go play some games. And then after that, he can say, I'm cool, I have my career, I'm retiring now. But ultimately, I think I'm going to wrap it up with this. LeBron is right with Bronny James. He needs to enjoy college. He needs to enjoy the time he's there. He's going to have fun. He needs to go just make friends, go do whatever he can in college. Enjoy being at USC. I kind of wish he would have went to Ohio State. But nonetheless, he's having fun. He's playing games. He's getting some game action. He's developing. He's getting better. If he were to go to the NBA right now, he would just get ruined out there. He needs to hone in on his skills, keep developing, keep getting better. His coaches need to keep teaching him, keep creating a monster in him, make him better. And hopefully by next season, who knows? And the worst case scenario is he could get drafted his junior year and definitely be a first round pick by then. But if he can really go hard after this season in the summer and training camps, he could definitely get late first round pick next year. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully you guys did go on to enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy it, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on today's video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. If you wanted to watch the entirety of this video, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have a different opinion on Bronny James, if you think he will or will not get drafted next season, if you think it'll be a first round, second round draft pick, if you like the way how of him just probably taking it day by day, going for a sophomore season, if you think LeBron is being hypocritical, like I said, about him saying, yeah, Bronny James is the best player ever, and then next thing, a few weeks later, he's saying, well, let him have his time, let him have his fun in college. You guys are putting too much pressure on him. I think Bron's a little bit hypocritical by that, but like I said, if you have a different opinion than what I said, or agree or disagree with anything I said, leave a complete opinion down in the comment section down below. Be more than welcome to talk about with you guys. If you're a fan of the content I do post here and you want to go and hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so, and do not forget to hit that little notification bell. Be notified the second I post. But without further ado, this has been Don't Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.